Alright, so Dax, this is again Joanne, this is her second one. Dr. Dre featuring Eminem, Forgot About Dre remix. Let's rock and roll. Mediocrity is a result of complacency, 100%. Okay.
How you acting like you never even heard of me? When every beat I touch, I'm doing surgery. I can rap for eternity. Niggas gotta refer to me. Built a
God, Dax. Dax, bro. Like, this is literally... This is... like, we're already 3 hours in and now Dax wants to break my brain again. You did that already for like 10 straight minutes, bro. Relax yourself. He's like a surgery when he's on the beat. What does he say?
How you acting like you never even heard of me? When every beat I touch, I'm doing surgery. I can rap for eternity. Niggas gotta refer to me.
How do you act like you never even heard of me? When every beat I touch, I'm doing surgery. I've been doing this for an eternity.
Stood up independent, was never part of a nursery. And every time I ever met some adversity, I was never one to run, and I currently had it.
Every time I ever messed with adversity, I was not one to run. Learn something. Don't run from adversity. Adversity makes you stronger.
Was never part of a nursery. And every time I ever met some adversity, I was never one to run, and I currently had it occur to me that every single bit of deterrency is the reason that I'm able to murder beats. I'm not even in the category.
Every single bit of deterrency is the reason that I'm able to murder beats. Come on, bro.
Running, I currently had it occur to me that every single bit of deterrency is the reason that I'm able to murder beats. I'm not even in the category with niggas you place me with. My beat cuts give your face a lift. I see niggas clicking up to erase.
Beat cuts give your face a lift. The facelift where you cut the face to give it a lift. My beat cuts, right? Give your face a lift. Fire.
The kid, just so they could try to go and copy paste the shit. I remember days back in the basement. They tried to box me in, I got to shake the shit. Now I race every track, every bass I hit. Flash drums so fast that I lace my kicks. I remember in those days, rapper I eat rhyming and OJ couldn't even.
Hey, I'm actually, you know what? I'm struggling with these. I'm struggling with his bars because all I can hear when I listen to this beat is literally it's so ingrained in my mind because I destroyed this beat by Dre and M. Right? Back in the day, and all I can hear is like Dre's voice in the background. I can literally, like, as I'm listening to the beats, I'm hearing Dr. Dre in the background. You know what I mean? Come on, let's go. Let me go back and focus on Dax though.
My beat cuts give your face a lift. I see niggas clicking up to erase the kid, just so they could try to go and copy paste the shit. I remember days back in the basement. They tried to box me in, I got to shake the shit. Now I race every track, every bass I hit.
They're trying to box me in, but I've got the shape that shifts. Fire.
Flash drums so fast that I lace my kicks. I remember in those days, rapper I eat rhyming and OJ couldn't.
So fast that I lace my kicks. So you lace your kicks with like drugs, right? But I lace my kicks being tackies. Fire, tackies, or you know, his trainer.
Even to me a gold chain, I was in no way ready to go play. Then I found Dax and I made it my code name. Now everybody speaking on me, they wanna throw shade. I don't got time chit-chatting with no names. I'm in my own lane, looking out both ways. Try to swerve in, I'ma hit you with road rage. Y'all know me, the most underrated, the most hated. The one hip-hop tries to say is not shit like it's constipated. Kill beats is the occupation.
The one the hip-hop tries to say that it's not shit like it's constipated. That's fire. But I don't actually think that the industry actually thinks that. I do think he's like underrated, but I don't think people say his shit. Like I don't think he's the most hated or he's shit. Genuinely, I don't think people hate him. Like I genuinely, there's a lot of love out there for Dax. Even like No Life Shaq, all of the reactors. There's a lot of love for Dax out there. I personally think.
Rated, the most hated, the one hip hop tries to say is not shit like it's constipated. Kill beats is the occupation. So every single time I get a shot, I take it. Aim and face it, one way straight at the matrix. Independent, back by myself, so Satan locks jaws every time I'm baking. The awful guy, the one that they force.
Ah, God, Dre's voice needs to get out of my head right now. Okay, Dre's voice needs to get out of my head right now. Oh my God. Yes, nowadays everybody want to talk, but if they got nothing to say, nowadays everybody want to talk, but Dre's voice in my fucking head.
It's independent, back by myself, so Satan locks jaws every time I'm baking. The awful guy, the one that they falsify, the one they cannot try to modify, the one who receives every awkward eye, cause his style isn't one they can multiply. In a league of my own, I won't compromise the cost of my pieces across the mind to conquer mine. These rap game concubines tried to say my soul was a cause design. So I stick to myself cause the flow is essential inside of a drought. Depression and pain are effects of the game, but they numb to the sound of a sold out crowd. I reach for their hands as they wave, and the tide of the praise is enough that I know I could drown in a sea of deceit that in turn.
So Dax is good though. Like genuinely, I've said this a few times. Like his shit is great. I also just kind of find that when he does the bar heavy stuff, right? I kind of feel like sometimes Dax can get into like the same kind of flows on every single bar, like on every single of his like bars, you know, his barring tracks. You know, I kind of feel like his speed and cadence is always kind of like the same. Like you don't like it's. Let me give you an example. Like Token, like when Token did Hi Billy and when Token did Hi J Cole, those flip ups were flip ups I've never heard before. Those cadence switches and those flow switches, and you guys can go listen to them. I'm not talking shit over here. Frank, you let me know. But when Token does those like sort of flip up, it's like shit, I've never heard like a flow switch in mid-sentence. And I can't sometimes feel that Dax is incredible, make no mistake. But sometimes when he goes out for just the bars, it kind of feels like he's hitting the same drum all the time. Sometimes. If I'm right or wrong, I don't know.
Is the key to the green that the sheep all rapping about. Then I log on and see people tweet that don't nobody bump my shit. Them fucks like a mainstream dick. Last month I did 300K off this bitch. Came in the game 22 off rip.
That's a flex. His last month I did 300K, bro. 300K. These ain't talking about dollars. $300,000. Knock, knock, knock. Who's that? The IRS. I need half of that, please. Let's go.
Earned every dollar, every cent. They crafted the skills I compared to the greats in the biz. By the time I was 26, a lyrical misfit. Twisted, braggadocious, and gifted in an era full of tricks and gimmicks. So consistent, they hate and ignore the vision and oppose to the euphemism. Fuck statistics, I cut through the noise and difference. My style cannot be mimicked. The energy shift is
I cut through the noise and my style cannot be mimicked. Look, Dax, I'll give him that. Dax does have his own style. You know, I don't think there's anybody like that sounds like Dax or is sort of mimicking Dax. You know, he does have his own sort of sound. You can't really misplace him.
Electric, the voltage in there strikes down and shocks your system. You wanna see a lyricist go crazy? Bet money that these fucks won't play me. They tried shaming, destroying my name, and these fuckboys still couldn't break me. You wanna know why the whole world hates me? I spit truth and I rhyme off safety, and they know that I just might.
You, Dax. I don't like that he says that. I mean, I love Dax. The whole world doesn't hate you, bro. I've honestly only seen nothing but love for Dax. The only thing I haven't seen like love for, and that's because they were having a little bit of a tiff with each other, was KSR. Or in the very beginning where it was like Crypt and Screw had issues, but that all got resolved and dropped, and everyone's reacting to you now. Like, I don't think the world hates you. I genuinely don't think the world hates. Am I wrong? Like, genuinely, I don't think the world hates Dax. I mean, I love Dax. And everybody that I know loves Dax in my circle. No one in my circle has even told me that Dax is shit. Because you can't say that, because he is fucking great.
You wanna know why the whole world hates me? I spit truth and I rhyme off safety, and they know that I just might maybe be the motherfucking goddamn greatest. I'm off it. I'ma go get a job in the office, away from the rap game gossip, and back to the times when I'd rap in a closet for marginal profit. I remember the times when I'd have to mop it with empty pockets and no money in my wallet, while scooping the poop residue from a bathroom garbage. I remember the days, remember the blood, remember the pain, remember the night.
I like that he's reminiscing that. You know, some people have always said like Dax always uses those janitor bars, and I like the way he's actually thrown that in. I really have no issues with what he's doing. He's basically just, you know, he's saying that this is where I came from. You know, I think the only problem was that he was doing it very much like in the same way. I used to be a janitor, and it used to be in the same way. But now, you know, when he's reflecting on his past, right, he's actually doing it in a different way. There's nothing wrong. I think you should absolutely let people know. You need to know where, the only way to know where you're going is to know where you came from. So I never had an issue with the fact that he kept throwing that in there. And I think most people just didn't like the fact that he kept using it in the same way, essentially. I need to get the remote for my TV or else my TV is going to turn off. So, whoops. So it's basically the same, it's like the same way he was doing it. So, yeah, anyway. Anyway, but that was fine. That whole reminiscing part was cool.
Remember the fights, remember the liquor and different girls every night with the Mary and White. Getting off work, I remember the bike, the ride to the studio, paying for time, the slash of the vein when the skit's so internal. Humane tried to eat me and take me alive. Talking to God.
This guy's put a lot of work into his craft. You got to give him that. Right, and he's basically telling you that I remember the days where I had to go to the studio in the cold. Like he's just telling you everything that he had to do to get to where he is now, and you got to respect that. You got to respect that this guy is he's a flipping hard-working oak. Play.
In the dance with the devil when he promised he would take me to a whole nother level. The cocaine lines and the contact highs on the rides in and out of the goddamn ghetto. The strength was.
I like the fact that he said I had to dance with the devil because he promised me to take me to a whole other level. Right.
Clubs, throwing the ones after getting cheated on by a bitch that I love, then drowning in drinks and throwing it up and doing it again cause I didn't give a fuck. Getting up early, the people who hurt me, curved me, gave time to but didn't deserve me. The generation currently trying to desert me when I'm the best they got that's under 30.
That's real talk, man. Don't give time to people that don't deserve you, man. Don't give time to people that don't deserve you. I have done that 1,000 times in my life and still haven't learned my lesson.
The disrespect, the slander, and the indirect effect of shit that they project on my life, which in turn is an introspect of their lives and how they like intellect. I remember the days, remember the phase. My mind was at war and my thoughts were deranged when the hate would engulf in a flame on my page and the rage would inject deep inside of my veins. Every comment that lame who would shit on my name, put a knife in my back and then smile to my face. I remember the bitch who was making the claims in the day in the court that I proved they were fake. I remember November, December, the meeting and call when I said I would never push an agenda, ever surrender and fake and pretend for a corporate America. The flash and the temper, the show I didn't get for the day that I lost, the day that I met her, the day that I knew I would live forever, the day that I knew I became a contender.
His videos are also proper lit though, proper lit.
You wanna see a lyricist go crazy? Bet money that these fucks won't play me. They tried shaming, destroying my name, and these fuckboys still couldn't break me. You wanna know why the whole world hates me? I spit truth and I rhyme off safety, and they know that I just might maybe be the motherfucking goddamn greatest. Nowadays, don't nobody wanna rap, everybody wanna cap, everybody wanna grab gats and flash cash and talk trash when it's Dax.
It's true. Nowadays, everybody wanna rap. Nobody wanna rap. Everybody wanna cap. Everybody wanna flash cash and gats and guns, obviously. Right.
Nowadays, don't nobody wanna rap, everybody wanna cap, everybody wanna grab gats and flash cash and talk trash when it's Dax, then support the cats that's doing half in the man. Fuck that, Dax, that's proof that the demand for the facts blast past that far in advance. If anything, they try to put him up or against, so everything next is straight fucking revenge.
That was fire. That was literally fire. Fire and then metaphorically fire.
And they know that I just might maybe be the motherfucking goddamn greatest. Nowadays, don't nobody wanna rap, everybody wanna cap, everybody wanna grab gats and flash cash and talk trash when it's Dax, then support the cats that's doing half in the man. Fuck that, Dax, that's proof that the demand for the facts blast past that far in advance. If anything, they try to put him up or against, so everything next is straight fucking revenge.
That was crazy. I like that. Was it my favorite of Dax's? I'll be honest, no. I'll be honest, it wasn't my favorite one of Dax's, and I'll be honest, I kind of feel like this one, I know it was just, it was a song of just bars, and Dax always drops that kind of thing, but I don't know if you agree with me or not agree with me, but I kind of feel like this particular one needed a hook. Genuinely, I kind of feel like this particular one needed a hook. A hook would have made this a banger. You know what I mean? So, anyway, either way, I don't know who hates Dax. Who hates Dax? I love Dax. Anyway, I love you all, man.